But at the same time, the Gwyn is more of a very committal, or it's like a kiting kind of hero where you commit your ultimate to get out. You don't really necessarily stay in front. So maybe it's the Brody that should be the vehicle now for Burmese Ghouls, because at least you will maximize the effect of the Angela on this Brody.
I mean, from the way that I see it, ooh, early flicker coming out from Blink X just for Litho Wanderer. It's not going to be a big deal for now. He's not going to reach level 4 in time for the upcoming turtle, but at the very least, we know where Burmese Ghouls are going to be leaning towards on the map.
Something is bothering me, the fact that AP Bren are investing in Wilderness Blessing. They're going to have so much faster rotations, and that's going to exacerbate the fact that they have so much range. That's going to be another problem that the Burmese Ghouls have to deal with.
I mean, it's one of those situations. We even saw this during the wildcards that a majority of teams towards the last few days started switching over to Wilderness Blessing because it just shows how important it is to win out these neutral fights.
Oh, wow. Nico can't even catch a break. Ogwin and Kyle steal away his small camp.
Okay. Now, this means that AP Bren are in a very comfortable spot, because I think that they have the better late game. They have the Varia as well as the Cloud, very strong in the latter portions of the game. And the fact that they are not getting invaded by Burmese Ghouls, especially this Nolan, I think this is a good sign. But obviously, everything will change come the first turtle fight.
And then we cut to FlapTeasy, who has to deal with this Uranus, and all he's thinking of is just like, get me out of this lane, please. Let me team fight.
Phew, come on over. They do set up for the first turtle. It's Nico first to the scene, pulling it over to their side. Turtle less than half health here. Carbon drawing a line between them and AP Bren. Here we go. Kyletzy comes in with the steal. And now Carbon gets Lina in him. Heart Guard committed in already. Putting staff at the Ionic Edge. Blink X getting put into position with the final slash. Burmese Ghouls call out back.
Rather interesting. I mean, I wouldn't have expected, I mean, for the side of Burmese Ghouls, you're expecting the traditional, oh, I'm just going to look for some other Heart Guard, we're going to go in, we're going to look for a pick, and then we're going to get back out of there. But I think Burmese Ghouls played that very, very well.
The TZ's down bottom. All right, Carbon's not going anywhere.
I'm actually very surprised about AP Bren. I think I will review their early game rotations, because my oh my, how did Kyletzy get level 5, almost level 6 before the turtle happened? 2 minutes to 13. He's already he's just a quarter of XP away from getting into level 6. That's crazy. That's why they were able to steal it, because they have the superior levels and their retribution.
I mean, let's not forget that when you are playing Nolan, your clear speed is rather fast.
True.
Like, have you ever seen Novarias just get frustrated? They know when they expect purple buff timings to die, and then Nolan's like walking through the mid lane. He's like, "What are you looking at? What are you shooting at?"
I'm done.
I'm gone.
It's over. I'm over here now. Right? You could have sworn he's a time traveler.
Exactly.
Oh, wait,
wow, Hunter's Strike already completed.
Man, I wonder when, I think, especially with the trajectory that you're seeing from Kyletzy, the way that he's farming 2.4k at 3 minutes, this is Oppenheimer levels of explosions as we're going to see later on.
That's historic.
It is historic. But I think more importantly, wow, actually Flap having a considerable EXP lead against Carbon so far, despite getting proxied, despite having to join the fight a little bit later.
Yep. And I think that was the one bastion that Burmese Ghouls can have, that little sanctuary that, hey, at least Carbon's winning his lane. And now they're switching it over. I think they need a little bit more XP on Lina.
Why can they actually go with this? Especially since Kyle, he's not letting Nico have a good time.
Whoa! Comes in with the Requiem. Did Kyletzy steal? Oh, he did!
He did.
Nico hesitated on the retry.
But this means that he has the retribution for the turtle.
That's right. Coming in. This is about to blow up. Lord here, approaching half health. In comes FlapTeasy. Stitch coming in from the side, dealing damage. Nico holding his retry strong, and they go get it. That's one turtle apiece for both BG and AP Bren.
I love the decision-making coming in from the side of AP Bren. They understood the assignment. They recognized the situation wasn't their favor. And Lina is going to be first blood for the side of AP Bren.
That was quick.
That was the one thing that you gotta do, hide the Angela from the Nolan. Yeah. And Kyle found him.
I mean, we're talking about hustle. This man doesn't stop making good decisions. Yeah. They pushed out. The mid lane is already chunked down to 10%. He even gets first blood down on that bottom side. He is active.
Yeah, you can see Ogwin already positioning himself to defend Super Marco. Now AP Bren can leave the Nolan just, you know, roaming around. It's far too farmed. Even when he didn't get the second turtle, because of the amount of farm and the first blood that he was able to